All right, hello everyone. So let's do a wrap up for the week, right? So I couldn't do one on the weekends, but we can do one now. So let's take a look at what we had. Now I've already added um, the weekly market timing all the way up to the 15th of June. Plus in the forward projections, right? If you're in the members area, I've done it all the way up to July. Okay, so you can see all the way up to July in there. If you go in there, right? It's on the right. It's on the left-hand side column there. Okay, so other than that, let's get started. Let's get me out of the picture here. All right, so let's do that. And I will just bring this here so you can see it properly into there, right? So weekly market timing is up there onto 15th to the 19th. And in the forward projections, you can see it all the way into July. They're all active. So let's take a look at what's in the archive. And that's last week. So that is the week of 1st to 5th of June. Trade swing days, gold Monday or Tuesday, Euro dollar Tuesday or Wednesday and Friday, Bitcoin Wednesday, SP 500 Monday, Friday, Dow Jones Thursday or Friday, Nasdaq Thursday or Friday. And we have the vector days here, as you can see. And then we've got the intraday timings, and they were all posted. When did I post them? On the 28th of May. All right. So these are the hours as well. Monday, as you know, I was abroad, so I didn't have a video there. Tuesday, Wednesday, you can just do a screenshot and then match your hours. Excuse me. All right, so let's take a look. Let's start off with gold. All right, Monday, Tuesday. By the way, I've done the videos open to everyone as well. You can watch them on Vimeo. Monday, Tuesday. So that's your Monday, Tuesday last week, right? Initially, I was long gold, but I did say we need to break out from here if we want to go. It didn't, so I said this could go both ways, obviously, but then afterwards it did. Okay, so on the weekly as well, I did remind you we've got an impulse and an A, B, C pullback. So the market's bound to come back a little bit more. Could we see gold all the way back down there? We shall see. All right. According to my new software, the ones I'm developing, I'll also get pricing for you as well as I finish and complete them. By the way, it will be in the members area as well. The client version, so it'll be like nice and easy to use. Let's take a look at Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So as you know, I put the hours there all the time. So this is Monday, right? So we're expecting Monday or Tuesday, and my bias was to the upside. So what could you have done on Monday? If my bias was to the upside, you could have just bought when the market came down, right? Market came down, buying again. On Tuesday, this was a place at trading hours where they sold off. Obviously, you don't want to be buying on a Tuesday here, right? So since the market's gone up, the only time you could have bought was here. If you bought here, it's still okay, but at the trading hour on Wednesday, boom, market is volatile. And I think I did warn about a volatile opening on Wednesday, didn't I? No, I didn't. When did I? No, not on openings. No. Okay, not on the opening. Sometimes I do say volatile opening, be careful, but not on this one. All right. So trade hour, boom. Okay, so if you did buy here, it was okay because it was at the right time and price, but you can see the market didn't go up much and then it just collapsed. And then Wednesday, again, trade hours. Now market's selling off. Okay, choppy. Any buying here, okay. Selling here, market sold off. Selling here, sold off. Thursday, market going up at the trade hours, coming down. You see the trade hours going to the upside. Trade hour going down. Trade hour going down. Trade hour going up. Trade hour going down, despite the fact it's got a little choppy here. Trade hour again going down. Trade hour breaking down. Trade hour on a Friday, beautiful, right there. Now on a Friday, vector days, I did say shock day. All right, so you got to keep a mind, keep your eyes and your mind open. Friday shock day. I know sometimes people get a bit like, what do you mean a shock day? It's a shock day, right? Friday is a shock day. All right. So market's selling off at the trade hour, and it's a shock day. All right. Going to the targets. This is Monday. I talked about Monday. You could go up from the lows on a Monday. That's your trade hour breakout. Beautiful tight stop loss heading into that 430. Be careful at the 430 I did mention. Okay, but that's this week. So let's take a look at euro dollar. So what did I say? Tuesday or Wednesday and Friday for trading days on the euro dollar. All right, so Monday, Tuesday, I did say we could sell to the downside. Friday, as you know, Thursday, Friday was a shock day for this one. There you go. Thursday, Friday, shock day. So if you were ready to sell off on a shock day, you would have been just fine. Let's take a look at the trade out. Well, let's take a look at that Thursday shock day. Thursday market makes a high, sizzles down, retests Friday, and then the shock comes in. Beautiful. All right, nice and easy. All right, so guys, all you have to do is just put your trading hours in there. Okay, it's the same hours for everything. In the new version that I'm doing, right, for the members area, the timing, the timing report that's going to come out, every asset will have its own timing. Okay, so that's kind of an advantage. Can we still use this? We can definitely use that. Will I be manually sticking them in? I will see. If I get lazy, I won't. If I don't get lazy and I do it every day, we'll still have a standard time. And when they go together, it's going to be like, wow, double the jeopardy. It's going to be like right on top of each other. And this is Monday today, and we'll do the recap for Monday next week. So or on the weekend. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Last week we had a Wednesday trade day. For Bitcoin we had a routine week. Okay, that's your Wednesday. It didn't work out. Okay, that's your Wednesday. As you can see, it just didn't work out. And we had a routine week. It means just follow the trend. Okay, routine means follow the trend, whatever the market is doing. If it's going sideways, trade the bottoms and the tops. If it's going in a direction, just go with that direction. It's gonna flow. So same thing, just you can put your hours into whatever you like. Now remember, I don't do Saturday and Sunday with the trade hours. The reporting will give you Saturday and Sunday though, all right, if you're trading Bitcoin. Okay, and if you're interested, get onto the mailing list if you're not on there and if you want to be updated. Let's take a look at SP 500. We had a Monday and Friday. Dow Jones Thursday or Friday, Nasdaq Thursday or Friday. Vector days for SP 500, Monday to Thursday routine, Friday peak day. Peak day doesn't mean like at the top all the time. A peak day can be like a peak move. Dow Jones routine, Nasdaq routine week. All right, so let's take a look. Oh, there you go. Friday, you could also like its peak day. It was at the peaks. Okay, so the market falls off on the peak there. We had trading out, trade or swing days, Monday and Friday. That's your Monday, that's your Friday. Okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Market going down. I did say today you could buy. All right, from the lows, that's your low there. All right. And I did, when I was making the video, I did say if you wanted to do that and buy it, not a problem. Just put your stop loss under there. That's why that line is there. I can get rid of that now if you're already in the trade. Oh, and that target is done. Okay, this is from today's video that I did. First target, this is your zone. All right, so that's that. Let's take a look at Dow Jones, right? Dow Jones, routine week, Thursday and Friday. Guys, Thursday and Friday. Wow, what a whopper. Thursday, Friday. Even if you bought on a Thursday saying it's a trade day, you still would have been good. All right, but I did say, going up is okay still because the trend is up, but you have to buy low, right? So on Thursday, if you bought, right, let's see. On Thursday, if you did buy, saying it's a trade day, let's do it. Let's take a look at Thursday hours. Let's see. This is all Asia session and just before London's opening, or a few hours before London opens. What did I have? 8:20 my time. 8:20 my time is right there, guys. 8:20 my time is like 6:15 London. So the banks, the guys who work in the banks should already be in the office around that time. And then I had 6:05 just before that. So 6:05 is right there. Right, so that zone you can see breaking above the opening and market just going to the upside. I did say expect some drive in the market as we get to 11:20 to 12:30. 11:20 to 12:30. That's your 12:30. All right. And leading to 3:30. Let's see where 3:30 is. Leading to 3:30. From there, if there is direction, target 9:45 to 10:20. This is 9:45 to 10:20. Right there. All right, so that's Thursday, right? Just like I said, you can get a screenshot and just test how things are going. All right, and that's that. And on Friday, you're at the top, right? On Friday, what happened? So the market is now from the top selling. 10 past 4 in the morning. 10 past 4 in the morning is there. And 3:25, where's 3:25 is there. All right, so support, market heading up. Some volatility and drive can happen until 2:40 to 10 past 4. 2:40 is there. And then what? 10 past 4. This is your 10 past 4. As you can see, and then the market just boom, going down. Then the next hour is 5:50. I did say if there's direction, target 11 o'clock. Where's 11 o'clock? This is your 11 o'clock, guys. Where's 5:50? It's there. So 5:50. Oh, look at that 5:50 giving you a great opportunity to get back in the game. All the way into 11. If you missed that, that would have been your call. All right. And today's Monday. So that's that. And I think we're all good. Yeah. NASDAQ, same kind of stuff, guys. NASDAQ, Dow Jones and NASDAQ had the same Thursday or Friday. Thursday, boom, Friday coming down. And that's it. All good. All right. So if you're following the timing and the trade and swing days, that's how the wrap up for the last week happened.